Warning, do not use AI in Pokemon Champions no matter the result of this video. Anyways, I've reached the top 2000 in Pokemon Champions and wondered, can ChatGPT beat some of the best players? This comes from a place of wonder, curiosity, and fear. To do this, I chose one of the best teams that destroyed one of the first regionals. It has two modes. Mega Charizard brings weather with Venusaur having Chlorophyll raising its speed, while Mega Floette has Calm Mind to boost up and Sinistcha for sustain. The other two Pokemon flex well into both teams. I wrote out this information, get out of here, and loaded into a game. I list the opponent's Pokemon and ask what to bring. It's telling me to bring Charizard, Venusaur, Incineroar, and Garchomp. Not a bad choice, but leading Charizard is a bit risky, and I'm proven immediately right. Tyranitar gets weather control, and I let the AI know and ask if I should Mega and what to do. It says to Mega, Heat Wave, and Sleep Powder Melodic. What? This is a terrible idea. Charizard is faster than Tyranitar. If we both Mega, he still has weather control, and if they don't this turn, we aren't even threatening it, so they get it for free the next. And Heat Wave? Oof. But sadly, I'm forced to listen. We Mega, and T-Tar protects. Sleep Powder of course misses, but hey, Heat Wave connects for not even a quarter damage. Cherry on top, we lose some speed control. Solar Beam would have been much better here. I let ChatGPT know the dire situation, and it finally learns to Solar Beam. And another Sleep Powder isn't the worst, but this is an awful line. We are most likely losing weather, so Solar Beam will be 2 turns, or Tyranitar just uses a rock move on Charizard. I think a switch out could save us, but let's fire away. Yep, we're screwed. Yikes. Charizard goes down, and so does Weenie. I let it know the damage and was curious if it would recommend me giving up. Surprisingly not, and it gives me a solid line to follow, so I do. Garchomp deals decent damage, but a knockoff comes out hurting pretty bad. Chat then suggests to use Fake Out, so I say I can't, but it didn't even say what to do and time ran out securing the loss. But I first let it know its stupid mistake, and it spewed some garbage about bringing in a Floette despite it not being in the initial 4. One loss isn't enough to deter me from this absolutely psychotic goal. We go again, and thankfully, not against a weather team. It jarringly suggests bringing both Megas, but who knows, maybe it's cooking. My opener here looks much better. It of course told me to Mega with a classic Heat Wave and Sleep Powder on the Staraptor. I don't hate this play, but Whimsicott could have Encore locking the Venusaur into Sleep Powder, which does not work against grass Pokemon. Yeah, they Mega, and of course, they Tailwind. Brave Bird is really scary, but we have the Sash. I gladly take the free recoil damage, but not a missed Sleep Powder again. Heat Wave thankfully connects. Finishing Staraptor? We might actually have a chance. The opponent sends Sylveon, quite bold, into a fire type and a poison type. ChatGPT says to Heat Wave and Sludge Bomb Sylveon. Yes, please, I actually think this might be a play I would do myself. I shouldn't say that until I see how this goes. No Encore, thankfully, as they expect a Sleep Powder instead of a Sludge Bomb. We get good damage. Venusaur goes down, and Charizard manages to clean it up. They forfeit? There's no way. But I wonder, what does ChatGPT think of this morally? It appears to say GG and move on, but let's poke the bear a little more. Interesting. Anyways, one win doesn't mean much with the score being even. Was this just a miracle, or is ChatGPT actually good enough? But before I show you, consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying so far. I wanted to see if Floette could finally shine too. I would bring Floette, Incineroar, Venusaur, and Sinistcha. It's not the best. If they open King Gambit, we're screwed. Melodic and Garchomp, that's better than the King Gambit. I think we can work with this. The competitive is actually really bad. I was typing out the prompt, didn't think about that competitive, but we can maybe salvage. All right. I let it know the situation. I let it know Melodic boosted. Mega Evolve Floette. I can work with that. And then it's saying to Moonblast into Melodic, which I also kind of like. They're probably going to switch Fake Out into Garchomp. Questionable, but we'll do it. I mean, if the Garchomp's sticking, we should just be hitting both Pokemon, but with Dazzling Gleam. We do get the Mega. I feel like this play is like, oh, it's just going to be mediocre. But I'm happy we're kind of targeting the Melodic. Fake Out comes out. I mean, we should have just killed the Garchomp. Let's be honest. Moonblast does come out. There's no way this kills. Not even half. Ooh. And there's the Coil. Oh, I let it know how screwed we're getting for the fact that it coiled. Moonblast and Melodic again. Okay. Parting Shot into Melodic. Parting Shot will boost Melodic. Please just keep that in mind. I don't know if this is cheating. This is already terrible. So we Moonblast there. Fake out into Garchomp. Dude, we can't fake out. We can't fake out. Flare Blitz into Garchomp. I guess. Maybe it's covering for a crazy switch. Stomping Tantrum. Oh my gosh. And it's just dead. This thing doesn't know what to do. Moonblast comes out. This isn't gonna... If we get a lucky crit, that's the only way we're salvaged. Nope. It lives. Not a big surprise. Hypnosis. We avoided after the coil. Luck is on our side. Oh boy. Alright, Incineroar's down. Who does it say to bring in? Sinistra. We can't even heal. Okay. Let's bring it in. What moves to use now? Melodic is low HP. Moonblast into Melodic and Rage Powder. I mean, this is terrible. We should 100% be Dazzling Gleam here, but it's saying to Moonblast the Melodic into Rage Powder, and that's what we do. Withdraw Melodic. This could be a crazy read. Whimsicott, it's not a crazy read. This is terrible. Rage Powder comes out. Stomping Tantrum, that's not doing much there at all. It might be a Choice Scarfed. And here's the Moonblast. This is going to put out 1 HP, I assume. It's not sashed. Moonblast was crazy. Staraptor. Alright, we told them what they brought in. The Staraptor came in, and I'm asking what we should do. Protect Floette and Rage Powder. What? If you're confident Staraptor is attacking, Moonblast, Garchomp, Rage Powder. I think Staraptor is attacking. And I'm gonna go with the best play. I'm gonna stay honest. We're gonna protect, and we're gonna Rage Powder. Like, the worst possible play ever. I want to stay true to what it's saying. It gave a secondary option, but I've been going with the top one. Melodic comes in. I mean, Moonblast would be great here. They do Mega. Oh, boy. The only thing I can think that's, like, okay is if they close combat and the Rage Powder comes through. Here's the Rage Powder. If they could just Brave Bird it. Yep, Brave Bird. That's probably dead, isn't it? Yep. What a terrible play. Protect Rage Powder. Oh, yeah. I still can't believe what it did. That was terrible. We let it know Mega Staraptor came out. No, so we already protected. We already protected last turn. Does it know that? Since you already protected that, I would avoid repeating it. Oh, okay. So Sleep Powder into Garchomp. Bro, it's Melodic, not Garchomp. I need something fast. Moonblast into Melodic, sure. Sleep Powder into Staraptor. It's not the worst thing I've seen. I've seen a lot better, but it's not the worst. Here's the Brave Bird. Into the Venusaur, it lives. Sleep Powder connects. Moonblast connects. Oh. We're somehow pulling through, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And Staraptor's guaranteed to sleep for another turn. There's no way. There's no way we win this. It's finally Garchomp. All right, I let it know what the situation is. I'm asking what we should do. Moonblast and Garchomp. I'm down for that. Definitely not the right play, but it's something. Earth Power into Garchomp? Like, this is just terrible. Yep, and Floette's half HP. I don't know why it refuses to use Dazzling Gleam. It's just the better move here. They aren't buried on the Garchomp. Okay, so if Staraptor stays asleep one more turn, I think we win, but if it wakes up, we could be gone. Moonblast and Staraptor. If it said to protect it, I would have been livid. Maybe it's finally learning something. Let's see. It woke up. Uh-oh. Brave Bird? I think this is it. I think this is Jover. It is. I deserve to lose. I mean, it made so many misplays, like we could have actually taken away the game. I wasn't going to give up here, as I believe Floette could eventually win a game, right? Well, let's see. I wanted to bring Mega Floette, and based off the opponent's team, it's saying Charizard, Mega Y, Mega Floette, Incineroar, Venusaur? Oh no. They're gonna be brain blasted, so am I. And it's Raichu, Whimsicott. Oh. I don't even know what to think here. I'm asking if I use Mega Floette, what should I attack with? Okay, Mega Floette, Charizard Heat Wave. There's the Tailwind. Here's the Heat Wave. It connects into the Whimsicott. That's massive. Please Moonblast the Whimsicott. But it connects, and we followed the orders. So Whimsicott went down. We're asking what to do. Charizard spams Heat Wave again, and Moonblast into Mamoswine? I mean, I definitely feel like this is the prime time to go into Raichu, but we gotta listen. They do have speed control. This Charizard's so dead. It's not. The paralysis. No. No. Rock Slide. Oh. Yeah, that explains why they went into that slot. Okay. Moonblast comes out, and it knocks down Mamoswine. We're not completely out of this. I mean, it's looking bad. Let's see what it says to bring in. I like Incineroar, and then the Fake Out next turn. Okay, they kind of know something. Who to Fake Out? Who should Mega Floette attack? Mamoswine is dead. Tauros is in. Fake Out Tauros. Moonblast Tauros? I mean, if you're telling me, I guess. Here's the Fake Out. Focus Blast. On the Incineroar, it lives. Are we winning this? I'm gonna be so disappointed if we win. So disappointed. Moonblast comes out. It's dead. No way. All right. Tauros is down. And they forfeit. I don't know what to think. I don't like this. I don't like that I'm winning. We managed to get the win only after more losses I totally skimmed past. I'm so thankful to see most of the wins were flukes, and I believe the more I use ChatGPT, the more rank I would lose. Please do not try this yourself. I wanted to see if it could work, but since it didn't, I felt comfortable making this video. And if it would have worked, I definitely would have kept this to myself and not utilized this again. I do not recommend using external tools while you're playing the ladder, and definitely never do it in a tournament. If you want to see more wacky challenges, check these, and I may start streaming, and if so, I recommend to join the Discord link below to not miss out.